Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, everyone. I am Abdillah Ayazis from AAA Solutions, and today we will be going to discuss the Module 10, Lesson 1, Finding Co-Founders and Mentors. So, let us start by defining what is a co-founder and why do you need one. So, a co-founder is an individual who collaborates with others to establish and develop a startup, sharing the venture's vision and goals while contributing expertise, resources, and effort toward its success. So, in short, a co founder is someone who helps start a business and works with others to make it grow and succeed. So, why do you need one? Firstly, having co-founders is valuable because first they bring complementary skills. So startups often need a combination of technical, business, and marketing expertise that one person alone may not possess. Second one is the shared responsibility. So having a co-founder means sharing the financial, emotional, and operational burdens, which lightens the workload and eases the pressure of building a startup alone. And the next is for support and motivation. So a co-founder offers emotional support, encouragement, and someone to share ideas and worries with, helping both stay focused and motivated when things get tough. And last but not the least, the investor confidence. So startups with balanced funding teams rather are more appealing to investors because they show that the team can manage different parts of the business effectively. So, what to look for in a co-founder? Number one is complementary skills and experience. So, you should choose someone whose strengths balance yours. For example, if you are good at business strategy, it helps to have a co-founder skilled in technology or marketing. And then the second one is the shared vision and values. So both should believe in the same goals and direction for the startup to avoid conflicts and stay aligned. And then third one is the work ethic and commitment. So a good co-founder is reliable, hardworking, and willing to put in the effort needed to grow the business. And lastly, the trust and chemistry. So dito you should be able to depend on each other and work well together as strong teamwork and trust are the key to long-term success. So let us move on and talk about the mentors. Startup mentors are experienced entrepreneurs, experts, or professionals with deep knowledge of specific industries, technologies, or business areas. In other words, mentors are people with experience who share what they know, gives advice, and open doors to so the startups can grow and avoid mistakes. So, why do we need them? First, because they provide guidance and support. Mentors share what they have learned and help founders make better choices when things get tough. And second, they contribute in networking. So, mentors introduce startups to the right people, like investors or partners, and open doors that are hard to reach alone. And then third is for validation. So dito, mentors listen, give honest feedback, and also they help founders see if they're moving in the right direction. And finally, is for emotional support because mentors encourage and motivate, helping the founders stay strong through the ups and downs of building a startup. And that will be all for my part. The next topic will be discussed by Mona Lisa Ampatuan. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. So, if you're building a startup or planning to start one, this video is for you. Today, we'll talk about how to find the right co-founders and mentors, and also how to avoid common co-founders conflicts, something every entrepreneur should know. So, let's start with the biggest question: where do we find the right co-founders and mentors? Building a startup isn't a solo journey. You need people who complement your skills and share your vision. Here are some of the best places to find them. So, number one, networking events and meetups. So, attending startup meetups, local business events, or online gatherings, these are the great places to meet passionate people. Next is the incubators and accelerators. Programs like this help startups grow, and they connect you to mentors and potential co-founders with real experience. Next, online platforms. Websites like LinkedIn, AngelList, and Founder Dating let you find people who match your startup goals and skill needs. Number four is the universities or college networks. So, your campus or alumni network can be a goldmine for meeting innovative, like-minded people. Number five is the hackathons and competitions. So, these events bring together creative problem solvers who might just become your future co-founders. Number six, specialized platforms. Some sites are built specifically to connect co-founders. Number seven, industry-specific events. So this helps you meet professionals already working in your startup target field. And lastly, social media and forums. Join startup focused communities on platforms like Reddit, Facebook, and X. So the key is to network intentionally. Look for people with complementary skills, strong communication, and shared values. Diverse teams bring in new perspective, and that's what helps startups grow faster. So now let's talk about the tricky part. Co-founder conflicts. So did you know co-founder disagreements are among the top 5 reasons startups fail? So here are the most common causes of conflict. Number one is disagreement about the company's direction. So when founders, so this is when founders don't align on vision or goals. Second, disputes over equity and compensation. Unclear or unfair distribution often leads to resentment. And number three is lack of clarity about roles and responsibilities. So when founders step on each other's toes or have clashing work styles. So how do you avoid these issues? So first, create a comprehensive founder agreement. Clearly define ownership, decision-making power, roles, and what happens if someone leaves. Number two is keep communication open and honest. Have regular check-ins to discuss goals, concerns, and expectation. Don't let misunderstanding pile up. And lastly, build personal bonding. Remember, startups are long journeys. Mutual respect and trust matter just as business alignment. So when founders communicate openly and treat each other with trust, even tough decisions became easier. So to sum it up, finding the right co-founders and mentors help you grow faster, and avoiding co-founder conflicts help you stay together longer. A successful startup isn't built by one person. It's built by a strong united team.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rueniel Angot, and I'm here in front of you to discuss co-founder conflict case scenarios. So first is Snapchat. So based on Module 10, Lesson 1, Snapchat co-founder conflict involved Evan Spiegel Bobby Murphy, and Reggie Brown, all Sanford students. So Reggie Brown came up with the idea of disappearing photos and pitched it to Spiegel, who then teamed up with Bobby Murphy to develop the app. So the trial launched an early version called Peekaboo in 2011. So soon after, Brown was allegedly pushed out of the company, with Spiegel and Murphy changing passwords and cutting him off. So Brown later sued Spiegel and Murphy, claiming he was a rightful co-founder and deserved a share of the company. So after years of legal battle, in 2014, they reached a settlement of $157.5 million. So officially recognizing Brown as a co-founder. So the conflict centered on recognition and ownership. Reggie Brown claimed he was unfairly excluded despite originating the idea. Yun na yung madidisappear ang photos sa Snapchat. So, while Spiegel and Murphy argued his contribution was not equal to theirs, this dispute caused internal tension and may have slowed Snapchat's early growth. So, though the company eventually thrived and became a major social media platform. So, kaya ngayon, sikat na sikat yung application na Snapchat kasi nakakapag-picture ka and pwede ka rin mag-message doon. So, the second one is Housing.com. Housing.com was founded in 2012 by 12 IIT Bombay students, led by Rahul Yadav as CEO. The startup aimed to transform India's real estate market with innovative, user-friendly technology and achieve rapid growth, raising $90 million by 2014 from major investors like SoftBank. However, internal tensions emerged as Rahul Yadav's leadership style became increasingly controversial. His confrontational and impulsive behavior, marked by public disputes and harsh criticism of investors and board members, created significant friction. The situation escalated when Yadav sent an insulting email to a Sequoia Capital executive, which was leaked publicly, damaging the company's reputation. The board eventually removed Yadav as CEO in 2015 due to conduct deemed harmful to the company. His public fallout with investors and continued criticism after dismissal deepened the crisis, leading to stalled growth, loss of investors' trust, and declining employee morale. After his exit, Housing.com struggled to recover and eventually merged with PropTiger in 2017. So, the third one is Uber. Uber was founded in 2009 by Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp to simplify urban transportation. Kalanick's aggressive leadership drove rapid global expansion, raising billions in funding, but led to regulatory battles, labor disputes, and a toxic workplace culture. In 2017, public scandals including Susan Fowler's harassment, exposed and the Waymo trade secret lawsuit damaged Uber's reputation and intensified pressure from investors and the board. Facing mounting demands, Kalanick resigned as CEO but remained on the board, and Dara Khosrowshahi took over to reform culture and management. The conflict highlighted the dangers of unchecked leadership and the importance of ethical governance, accountability, and a healthy organizational culture in high-growth startup. So that would be all. Thank you, everyone.